Good afternoon, dreamers. This is Coach Niquenya. I just wanted to check in with you for a few moments because I just came back from a wonderful presentation that I did for the Chicago Urban League. I presented to a room full of aspiring entrepreneurs who are really excited and eager to hear about the four P's of profit, which is one of my signature talks. The four P's of profit, how to maximize your income potential. And one of the things that really resonated with the audience, with the participants, that they were shocked, and they felt like it really helped to transform their ideas about business was my idea of what a competitor is. So I wanted to share that with you guys really quick. Um, as members of my Design Your Dream Biz training and accountability group, I think that this is a powerful message for you guys to hear. And so I just wanted to share with you a little bit about what I believe a competitor is. So for me, and I know this goes against everything that anyone's ever taught you in a marketing class, in a business class, or whatever it is that you took, all the books that you read, I don't think that there's any such thing as a competitor. Okay? There's no such thing as a competitor. Now, I say that because, well, for several reasons. Number one, I am a certified Christian life coach, and I use my Christian values in every decision that I make, in the way that I do business, in the way I carry myself, the integrity that I have, the trust that I establish with my clients. So, although it's not a requirement for my clients to be Christian or anything like that, and I very rarely even allude to it in the services that I provide, that's a value that I possess. And so I strongly believe, and I think this is what helps me out in my business and has allowed me to be successful, is that what God has for me is for me. Simple as that. Um, what He has for me is for me. And it's the same thing goes for you. What He has for you is for you. So, that being the case, there is a wealth of abundance out there. No one can take that away from me. No one can take that away from you. What is for you is for you. What is for me is for me. What is for my competitors is for them. And it doesn't matter how many customers I get, how many customers they get, how much money I make, how much money you make. It doesn't matter. What is for me is for me. And the only difference between me making a lot of money and them making a lot of money, or none at all, is that I'm walking in my faith, in my gifts, activated, fully, and productive. So I talked a little bit about that on the call last night. For you, those of you who have missed it, the replay is on the group wall, so make sure you go and check that out. But I really don't think that there's any such thing as competitors. Another reason is just in the African American community alone. We have trillions of dollars in spending power. Trillions. And African Americans are considered a minority group. So just think about that for a moment. We have trillions of dollars, and we're a minority group. So what does the majority have? So that being the case, if there's so much money out there, trillions of dollars, do you have any idea how many zeros are in a trillion? So trillions of dollars are out there, just even in a small community that I serve. And I don't just service African American. I also service Asian, Latino, European, Caucasian, whatever it is. I don't care what you are. If you have a dream, that's all I care about. You have a dream, you have a vision, you want to see it profitable, you want to be activated in your gifts. That's what I care about. So I service all types of people. So that being said, how could I have any competitors? Why would I compete for the same dollars with someone else? It's actually improbable, impractical, and it's just plain right silly. So I look at people who are like-minded. Now, it's a funny thing. Competitors are like-minded individuals, are they not? in every business book and every example that has ever been shown of a successful person, one of the things that they say has led them to such tremendous success is that they surround themselves by like-minded individuals, people who have either walked the walk, talked the talk, and have already arrived or are at least on the journey with them. So they're all headed in the same direction. They have the same or similar vision. They have shared values, shared goals. So when someone who is delivering a product or service that is similar to yours, be a like-minded person. And what's more, they're targeting the same audience that you're targeting, which makes them someone that you can either learn from, mentor yourself, or partner with. So when I talk about partners, I'm talking about strategic partners, joint venture partners. I mean, if I thought of them truly as a competitor, someone that I needed to compete against, then that means that I'm going to hold on to my list. I'm not going to share it because I don't want anybody to see it. I don't want my competitors to steal it or whatever the silliness is that's maybe running through your heads right now. Because I don't want them to see it, I just hold on to my list. And so my list doesn't grow. It stays the same size because I'm holding on to it so tightly. And in fact, I'm holding on to it so tightly, I'm squeezing people out of it. Okay. But what if instead I partnered with someone who is like-minded and is serving the same audience as I am, and we share list on a joint venture project? So that could look like a book collaboration that we wrote together. It could look like a program that we presented and we're co-hosts or co-collaborators. It could look like a number of things. But the point is that we're collaborating, we're sharing a list. Okay, so they get access to my list, I get access to their list. And what happens? Some of my people may go onto their list and some of their people may go onto my list. And the end result is that we have both up-leveled our list. We have both grew our list. Our list has increased in size and number and reach. Geographically, we've reached a new market just by collaborating. If you have multiple partners, multiple competitors who are now joint venturing together because you're all like-minded and you target the same or similar audience, you share the same or similar visions and the same or similar goals, then just how much more exponentially could you grow your list? The more people who are aware of you, who are receiving the value that you have to give to the world through your gifts, the more you're activated in those circles, the greater your profits will be. So I just wanted to encourage you that you may think that you have to compete, but really that's not what you're in this for. You don't have to worry about competitors. Yes, you want to find ways to differentiate yourself, to show your value, your uniqueness, what sets you apart from someone else. You want to make sure that you are targeting those who fit within your tribe, but that doesn't mean that you have to compete with anyone. So for those of you who are holding on to your ideas, holding on to your gifts, because you're so afraid that someone's going to steal your idea or your concept or your logo or your proprietary product, your intellectual property, whatever it is, you do not have to just hold on to it and wait and wait and wait to get started. As long as you sit, you stay in trouble. So you really do have to take that power move, that uncomfortable thing, to move forward. So this is Coach Niquenya. I just wanted to leave you guys with that. There's no such thing as competitors. Make everyone a potential partner. Partners are much more beneficial than competitors. I love you all. Good night.